Hello, my name is Michael Hollins, and I am the principal and founding attorney here at the Hollins Bankruptcy Law Office. And today I would like to talk about the principle of borrowing your way out of debt. Is it possible to continue to borrow more money and pay your way out of debt? But first, if you'd like any information regarding bankruptcy, please head on over to hollinsbankruptcy.com where we have a lot of good information, and you also have the opportunity online to schedule an appointment to talk with an attorney about your situation. Or you can give us a call here at 866-86-BILLS. That's 866-862-4557. And now on to our topic. Can you borrow your way out of debt? This is a very well-known situation where people will see that they owe a credit card or owe an asset, and they may fall behind on that, and they will go and borrow money from another creditor to attempt to get caught up on the initial creditor. So in essence, they may pull money from off of a credit card A to pay credit card B. And in essence, they're growing the balance of credit card A, although they're knocking back the balance of credit card B. And if they're paying just the minimum of credit card B, it may not really be reducing the amount owed to that creditor. This also goes for if you're loaning money from family, friends, payday loans, or if you have a line of credit with your bank, or maybe you're pulling money via loan from your 401k or retirement. These are all monies that you have to pay back, and you are paying a credit card, medical bills, or some other asset that you may have fell behind on. And that's what ultimately happens. You're borrowing money from something or another entity to pay off an asset or pay off a balance with a creditor. Now, how does that typically happen? How does that get there? It is a failing proposition, but how did we get there? It typically starts with something that is out of your control, like a job loss or an accident, or maybe someone near and dear to you got sick, and medical bills can pile up very quickly. And this is when your bills become bigger than your income and you become insolvent, which just means that the income you have coming in is not enough to pay the debts that you have. Now, after months and months of trying to get ahead in the fashion that I spoke about, you may ask yourself, do I need to get another job? What can I do to get back on top? And a lot of times with my clients, even getting another job is not the answer to deal with the mound of debt that is the mountain of debt that is there staring at them. It just simply would take more time away from their family and from doing the things that they have to do in life. And so that's when my clients start to look for a new option. And I thought explore that with you here today. Maybe someone is in that situation where they're paying bare minimums and the balances are not shrinking. And that option can be a bankruptcy, because Chapter 7, which we call the fresh start, it absolutely will discharge all of your credit card debt, all of the loans, all of the assets that you don't want to keep, all of the medical debt. It will take care of those things. And those are the things that typically we fall behind on, that have us borrowing from other places to try to pay. So before you pull money to pay a creditor in that fashion, before you touch your retirement, your IRA, before you loan from your 401k, I would recommend that you give us a call and see what other options you may have to get rid of the debt, rather than bargaining your future, which is what your retirement is for, bargaining your future now in the present. I would say hold on to the 401k and the retirement and let it be what it's supposed to be for: the golden years, the years that you sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Now, if you have a creditor now that is on your back and it is an asset like a home or a car, then you may want to consider Chapter 13. And the interesting and the wonderful thing about Chapter 13 is all the credit card bills that I spoke about that have the high interest rates, the high interest rates with the homes and the cars, all of the late fees, all of those things can be stopped and squashed in a Chapter 13. The high interest rates come down, the value of the asset comes down, and you have a good 36 months or 60 months to pay yourself out of debt. It's a much more feasible plan, and you don't have to borrow from anybody to make the payments because they're going to be a lot less. So, Chapter 13 is definitely the payment plan that you need if you want to pay your way out of debt. But you absolutely, to get back to the answer of the question, you cannot borrow your way out of debt. It is not going to work. That is something that a lot of my clients attempt to do before we have the conversation that you and I are having right now. So I'm glad that you listened. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, share this, and subscribe. If you know anybody who may need the information, I'm sure they would appreciate it that you shared it. Always, of course, you can reach us at hollandsbankruptcy.com and or call us at 866-86-BILLS. That's 866-862-4557. We will be here to make an appointment for you. Somebody 24/7 is available to make an appointment for you. As always, I'd like to thank you for listening. Stay safe and have a great day.